Welcome back to the channel of death and destruction. Man, our little substandard car is hurt, man. He's got a blown ACL. I don't know. So we do have some boxes in the mail, or a box in the mail. So let's go check that out. Now, we have gotten our upper scoop top. So I will say this much, without having actually looked at it yet, obviously. I ain't getting those stickers with it this time. Hats off. Hats off to Unlimited for getting it out to me. Again, the fit and finish, I don't buy a lot of fiberglass stuff, so I don't really know. The fit and finish on it's a little, is what it is. But we'll set it on the car here in a second, but that's not going to be great because we got the car jacked up. That's what we're looking at. I know you guys can't really see it. We're going to set it on the car to see how it looks. Of course, the car's jacked up in the back. So, all right, let me go look at that. Let's go look at it. Well, we got our scoop piece, and we'll take a look at it on the car. Henry likes it because it's black, and see how it looks. And then we're going to look under the car and kind of see what we think we might want to do. Whoa, I know you a licker. All right, this is roughly what it would look like. Without seeing the car like level, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's definitely big enough. You always, go big or go home, but it's big enough. So I'm definitely glad I got the altered base to make it the way I think it should look. But again, the sun's gonna mess this up but it's what, Shelbers? But yeah, I think that's gonna work. Now we gotta try and figure out maybe if we can massage this torque box back into position, and then maybe get some weld put on it. And because realistically, I'm not going to spend $300 on a freaking battle box and then another however much it's going to be to weld it all in, do all that. I'm not sure that's in my lifestyle. Just I just move everything into another car. I hate to say that, but this car's, rusty in the floorboards, it's rusty in the cowl. It's just, I would be literally spending as much money as I actually paid for the car just to fix one aspect of it. That's different than something breaking. I mean, already putting the anti-roll in it, that just cost me the bushings to get it in, and I could take that back out. So, I don't know. We'll see where we're at after that. I'm sure we put up the video of it. I'm sure people have already put a bunch of suggestions. I haven't even looked at any of the comments or anything. I've been busy. Family stuff, man. It's just the way it is. But I mean, I'm digging the look. We're getting it almost right where I wanted it. And now we have some kind of problem. And that's my own fault for not putting the upper torque box kit in. Probably would have potentially saved that issue, but oh well. That's my bad. But we'll see where we end up at. Maybe we can salvage it. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to pull the rear end, and then we're going to try and beat this thing back into some position. It needs to tweak a little bit that way because it's pulled out like this. So we need to get that kind of, if we can beat it back in, then we'll put some weld on it and see how that works. We may just kind of try and tack it in a little bit, and then we'll maybe see if we can talk our buddy Lance, or boy Lance, into maybe getting it over to his house, and he can put some real weld on it And then at that point, maybe we'll have it fixed up. That's, I think, what we're going to try and do. We just don't want to spend a ton of money on it because it just doesn't make a bunch of sense to do that. But anyway, all right, so that's our plan. And but we got to get the rear end and stuff out. We'll start working on that like tomorrow after work. Now this definitely puts this definitely puts a crimp in our Lincoln plans, because we've got a lot of work to do to that car as well. So I'm not sure how this is all going to play out. Anyway, we're going to try. That's all I can say. Well, there you go. I'm pretty happy with the scoop. Obviously, I'd like to see it car on the ground with the wheels and stuff on it, so I can kind of really see what I think about it, but I'm pretty happy with it. The torque box thing, like I say, we're going to drop the rear end and see if we can get it, get something done with it, get it welded up, bent back into place, beat into place, and kind of weld it up, and then we can have it ready to race again. If that plan doesn't work, then we'll have to move to our plan B, which I kind of have one, but there's no need to even talk about it until plan A is a total failure. So anyway, that's what the deal is. Shelby is literally over there digging a hole, ripping roots out of the ground. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next clip when we really start digging into it and working on it. All right, we've got the other upper control arm loose. We've got the park and brake cables out, and now we're fixing to take the shocks loose and take this one lower control arm loose, and then the other shock and control arm, and then we'll yeah, get them, Shelbers. And then we'll be ready to drop the rear end out. We've already got the brake line loose, obviously. This is a lot of work, honestly, but it will give us the room that we need to hopefully be able to do something. Either that or, we won't. But we at least have tried. And these are the spacers. I may see if Bruce can just wrangle me up something out of some stuff at work. We might have some piece of pipe out there that we can make a couple spacers out of. So, and then I would have, at least for the baseline stuff, I'd at least have spacers. I need to try and get a hold of Kevin again, I guess, but if I can get some made, I don't have to buy any. So, okay, let me get back to it. It's almost time for dinner, so I'd at least like to get this where it's out. It's all loose. Now, I guess tomorrow, if it's not raining or whatever, I haven't checked the weather, then we'll come out here and we'll beat and bang on it some and see what we can do with it. Are you guys ready to go in? Are you done horsing around? Guess so. It gets even better. This side is broke loose too. Garbage. We beat it in some. It's still off. I mean, I put a couple bolts in the kit and pull it, tighten it down, and I don't know. I don't have any faith in this, honestly. 70% of me saying just cut bait and just put it in something else and call it a day. This is a huge waste of time. I'm gonna get it. I got to put it all back together to see if the control arm will even go in it, and then, and if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be super pissed. That's just the way that's gonna be. At times, I hate my hobby. I know this is, a YouTube channel. You're only supposed to show the good stuff, and you're only supposed to be happy all the time, and everything's perfect, works out great, but that's not how my car life goes. There are a lot of up times, but then there's plenty of down times too. And listen, I don't mind breaking a transmission, but this kind of stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan. It's even worse because it's self-inflicted, and that really pisses me off. That's the worst part of it. I'm super frustrated with myself. and just sucks all the motivation out of me to do anything. I just want to push it all off in a corner and say, you know what? I'll be back in a few weeks. Because right now, so anyway, enough crying for the moment. Well, this is bullshit. Oh well, whatever. The man, I mean, where'd you find that at?
Just laying around.
Oh, and I mean, that's the, I'm gonna go by Lowe's and get some longer ones. That's the one that was on the other side. But that'll be perfect. That's actually even better because it's a tighter fit. So, look at that. So, all right. Mama cat and the man hooked up. That was fast. You've been gone like 5 minutes. Look at that. Here we go. That's better than what I had in there. Prettier. That's a fact. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Grade 8. We got some 4-inch bolts, so we'll have a little bit to tie on to. Box life. Going to eat lunch. Should be. We have done nothing to the car this morning, but we're going to get on it hard when we get back. Be ready to roll.
You're like a genius.
You're wearing your red for military appreciation.
Well, it's remember everyone.
Remember everyone. That's right. Everyone deployed. That's right. I actually read that the other day because I was looking at a website that popped up on an ad. It's the Valhalla Project.
Yeah.
They sell a lot of
They
stuff.
sell stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and they have a shirt that's red. So anyway, got that foo.
I had a lot of fries.
Okay, well, I want to show you the video that I was editing this morning. There's something I was going to tell you and I can't remember. Okay, all right, I love you. I don't know why I said that because I'm so used to getting off the phone. Oh my God. I've been like screwing up a lot on my videos. I was doing the one yesterday and I said, and I almost said thanks for watching. Like this, I'm like,
awful.
no, this is the one I was just editing.
No, the one that you just posted was
I know.
bad at the end.
I don't know. My brain and when I'm listening to myself editing, I'm like, what the hell am I saying? Because I'm like leaving words out because I'm thinking it in my head and I think I'm saying it. And then so it comes out, and then I said, oh, like I said something about what again, driving, and I didn't even say it.
What?
It's
Yeah.
what a kid, like what a burger,
Yeah.
or water kid. All right, we're out. Say goodbye. All right, I haven't even really filmed anything. Don't mind any of this stuff just because I'm not a welder. That's obvious, but don't mind this. But I've been working on it, and don't mind any of this either. Don't really look close, but I've been working on it. I got to put the torque box kit in over here and put my washer dealio like I did here. But don't look at any of this. Don't look at this. You can look at the anti-roll, but don't look at any of this. See, this I love my life. I love cars. I love this car. I love everything about it. Berg. Oh man, hey, lunch was really good though. I ain't gonna lie. It has been super difficult to get motivated today. And I'm not gonna finish today because it's been super difficult to get motivated. But I'm working on it, guys. Don't hate me. I'm working on it. Slight change of plans on what we're gonna do as far as our control arms. We're gonna go back with the baseline stuff. I may have alluded to that by buying bolts for it. So we're gonna go, Yoda got the spacers for us. We're gonna go back with this. We still gotta put our torque box reinforcement kit in. We got our other washer sandwich deal done on the seat bolt. But I'm gonna finish this up and then it'll probably be, I need to go in and it's dinner time. So tomorrow though, we'll put the other control arm torque box kit in. We'll set the rear end back in it and we'll see where we're at. Still need to mount the hood scoop. So I don't know if I'll wrap this up. I'll have to do some preliminary editing. Maybe we'll start with a fresh video. But we also pulled the headliner out because it was leaking all the jute out of the stuff. So I was, screw it, why not? I mean, pro stockers don't have headliners. And for the record, I'd also like to point a little something else out. And this is basically a love boat deal. But I would like to point out that while Kevin has teased me about having a gutted race car with the Lincoln, if you look closely at the video of the 55, no door panels, no headliner, no carpet. I mean, oh gosh, hand puppet. I mean, what are we talking about here? Seriously, what are we talking about here? It's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black, right? And he ain't said nothing about, oh, I can't wait till I get the interior done in it. I'm gonna get me some new door panels and get all this. No, he ain't talking like that. He's talking like it's gonna be like it's gonna be. So his stuff's gutted too. I just like forgot to throw that out there, but or if you want to use that term, I call it making it the way I wanted it. If I could order a Lincoln Town Car like that, that's how I would have ordered it. I don't need all this stuff. So anyway, variety of tools here: hammer, drill bit, screwdriver, never sees, rear end jack. Sounds like a rock band. Top bolts are in, and I don't mess around, dude. I sandwich them down. So Teresa's out here helping, but she didn't want me to film her. She's got her cleaning. She's in the house cleaning, so she had her cleaning clothes on. I said, nobody cares when you're working on the car. She was like, no. So anyway, all right, got drill bomb holes, and we'll have that part of it kind of done. We've got that all done. Now we can start trying to stick the rear end back in it. Good times. What do you think, Henners? Hey, you guys ready to stick this thing in? Huh? It's windy, Pop. Windy. We have got the uppers both in. We're running way behind, of course. Had to go. Jake's car wouldn't start. We had to go give him a jump. We also nipped a little bit of the spring off on each side to mess with our whatever. So anyway, let me start trying to get the lower control arms in and all that kind of rigmarole. Then I think I'm going to, yeah, that shock over there. I don't know if I damaged it when the control arm hit it and bent it up, but it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. So we'll probably have to jump that. We'll put the stranges on. I don't know. Got a lot of work going on here. That right there. That's it. That's as far as it would compress. So I'm fairly certain that happened during the the breakage. So anyway, we'll chuck that and put a strange one in there, or both sides, of course. Sorry, don't act like we're gonna run a 50-50 and an adjustable. It's all back together. Got the drive shaft in, got everything, parking brake cables hooked up. Still got to tighten the parking brake cable down a little bit, but got it all back together. So still got to clean the car out. We'll see. Put it on the ground and maybe drive it, and then we'll see where we're at. Still want to do the hood scoop too. It's all back in. It's got a little bit of rear steer in it. But I'll be honest, I don't even care right now at this moment. It just doesn't even matter. I just need to finish up a few little things, and then we'll take it tomorrow and see what we end up with. Hand puppet has been getting it on, dude. Mechanics tan for the win. Hey friend, welcome back here at Tussin's Restorations. See what we're doing? We're getting the job right. That's what we do. It doesn't matter if we don't get it right the third time, the fourth time, or the 8th time. We will keep on trying till you tell us to quit. And that we may not even get to the 8th time. At that point, you may just take your business elsewhere. That would be disappointing. So we are going to get this freaking door deal squared away once and for all. I'm tired of zip tying the door shut at the track. And we're just not going to do that anymore. We're going to fix it. We got one that we know works. So that's the restoration. Woo! Can I get a hell yeah? Finally, I ain't got to worry about this stupid door flying open. Phew. Man. At Tussin's Restorations, we do it slightly almost as good as factory. Man. Oh my God. That's mint. As zip ties and bias plies would say, it's effing mint. They would not say it like that. Those boys get after the F-bomb, no doubt about it. If you have not checked out Zip Ties and Bias Plies channel, those guys are crazy. They're like Canadians. Whew. Those guys are next level psychopaths. The one guy, golly, dude. And they like Fords, man. They're down with the Fords, as they call it. Dude, those guys are crazy. So, anyway, one more job done. Now do the hood scoop. This little bit of rear steer in the car is going to bother me a little bit, but I'll go to the track tomorrow, and if it doesn't break, then we'll do a little control arm adjustment before our next trip. All right, now I think I'm going to work. I put the radiator rubbers, the bottom rubbers, put them back in. So now I think we're going to work on the hood scoop some. I need to drive it, but I want to do the scoop. So what the heart wants, the heart wants. Scoop's mounted. It's kind of a temporary, permanent thing. I'm not, I mean, I like it. I'm happy. I just kind of screwed it together and screwed it down. I say temporary, permanent, I didn't know if I wanted to rivet it on, or so I chose to just go ahead and screw it in because we're going to go race tomorrow. I don't think it's going to come off. I think it'll be all right. We ain't going that fast anyway. So, all right, maybe we'll go for a little test drive and see how it feels. that's it. We got the rear end put back, or got the torque box area, whatever, done to it, and we got, you know, some spacers for that control arm, and got it all back together. We got our scoop sort of mounted on, and we got our door. I think we got it fixed. There's a lot of unknowns going on in here, so but you know, we tried. That's, you know, just, we tried. But I mean, I'm optimistic. I think you know, like I say, if it stays together tomorrow, then we'll get that control arm, we'll get the rear end a little squared up a little bit more. Uh-oh, I hear something. So anyway, I guess that's going to do it. This one's already made a little long, so thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel through comments and likes, hitting the like button or the down button, whatever. And especially thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, we'll see you guys in the next vid. Wish us luck at the track tomorrow. We could use a little luck. We could use a little luck to get there. And while we have gotten home under our own power the last time, we've broken a transmission and we tore up the rear end. So we'd like to just have a nice clean day. That'd be great. So, all right, we'll see you guys later.